Good morning. You are listening to UpReach, a morning devotional presented by the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee, to encourage you as you face the opportunities and challenges of today. Let's begin this day together with some inspiring thoughts from God's holy word.
Therefore let him who thinks he stands take heed lest he fall. No temptation has overtaken you except such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able, but with the temptation will also make the way of escape, that you may be able to bear it. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 12 through 13. We must be very cautious, very careful how we touch and handle and treat things which are very precious. How carefully a teacher or a parent should touch and handle the mind and the innocence of a child. How carefully we ought to touch and handle friendship and love, lest the loveliest of human relationships should be hurt or damaged or impaired. The lovely things of life must be handled with all care. We must be very cautious how we meet the dangerous things in life. It is to warn of approaching danger that most signs on the road are erected. It is very easy to play with fire, to flirt with danger. I once read in a newspaper a very wise story. A wealthy and elderly lady in the old days had advertised for someone who was willing to be her driver. There were 3 applicants. She asked each of them the same question. How near, she asked the first, could you drive to the edge of a precipice? He answered that he could drive within an inch of the edge. She asked the second the same question. He also claimed that he could drive to within an inch of the edge. She asked the third the same question. Madam, he said, I cannot tell you, because I always keep as far away from danger as I possibly can. As you can probably guess, the third man got the job. We must be very cautious how we use things which have great potentialities for good and for evil, things which can equally well bring ruin and blessing. There are things in life which have an unlimited potentiality for good or for evil. There is, for instance, human speech, as James long ago saw, see James chapter 3. We can use our tongues to do great good, and we can use them to work infinite harm. The tongue can persuade men to do good and can seduce them to do evil. The tongue can cement friendship and bring peace in strife, and it can divide men in anger and destroy personal relationships. The tongue can witness the truth and can spread all kinds of falsehood. One is a wise person who handles the precious things with care, who avoids the dangerous things with care, and who uses with care the things which have great potential for good and for evil. What about you today? Are you taking the appropriate precautions in the way you handle your daily life and experiences? Why not ask for God's wisdom in handling life with care and with caution?
This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. I am Kyle Bolton, the pulpit minister at Church Street, and I would like to personally invite you to come and share times of Bible study and worship with us each week. We meet every Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. for our morning worship, followed by our Sunday school for all ages at 10:15 a.m. Then we meet again at 6 o'clock p.m. for our evening worship. We also have a midweek meeting for devotion and Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. I hope to see you there. Have a blessed day.
Now won't you tell me where could I go but to the Lord? Living below in this so sinful world, hardly a comfort can afford, striving alone to face temptation sore. Now won't you tell me where could I go but to the Lord?